Hello and welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 and hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we're live on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Jubilee and Sun City Radios, Keta, Saboba FM Saboba and A1 Radio Bolgatanga. Get radio, TV and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, the governing New Patriotic Party condemns content of elite tape plotting the removal of the IGP.
It's something that as a party we condemn it. But at the end of the day, you also ask yourself, how did all these things happen? And what was the intention of the person who went to also record it and also leaked it out?
Also, Deputy Defense Minister raids government's key anti-terrorism awareness campaign, See Something, Say Something initiative, 6.5 out of 10, as he says there's more room for improvement.
I think that on a scale of 10, I would give it 6.5. But I think that, yes, there is room for more improvement and we need to do more.
In business, the World Bank warns Ghana of the risk of financial challenges and loss of foreign direct investment inflows if the current power challenges are not addressed. And later in the bulletin, we'll take you to the Upper East region, where residents of Ayopia are pleading with the government to reconstruct their dam because what they have does not retain water for the dry season.
There's no water. After Christmas, the dam dries up completely.
I am Amesi Nyamche Thompson. Stay for details. The General Secretary of the governing NPP, Justin Kodia, says the party condemns the content of a leaked tape which captured an unnamed senior police officer and some purported bigwigs of the NPP plotting the removal of the IGP, Dr. George Ekufu-Dampare. According to Mr. Kodia, it will be unfortunate for anyone to link the NPP to the tape because the claims are unsubstantiated.
It's rather unfortunate that they will make such an unsubstantiated allegation against the New Patriotic Party.
So what's your official stance as a party on this tape?
Well, unfortunately, it's something that as a party we condemn it. But at the end of the day, you also ask yourself, how did all these things happen? Was it a stage thing? Was it a setup? Who went there to record it? And what was the intention of the person who went to also record it and also leaked it out? You should also ask that question.
So is there a possibility that the party will also conduct its independent investigation to know which party member was involved in that alleged tape?
Well, I don't know which party person you are talking about. And at the end of the day, it does not lie in the purview of the party. How can the party come here and conduct investigation into it? In what capacity?
Meanwhile, the national chairman of the NPP, Stephen Ntim, says the party does not support the activities of gays. Speaking at the Thanksgiving service to commemorate a year in office by the current executives of the party, he said he took a categorical stance on the matter.
Why would I, Stephen Ntim? Why would our General Secretary, Justin Frimpong Kodia? Why would this able national organizer and all the men here and also the women here stoop so low and opt for LGBTQ? I want to state emphatically, without any fear of equivocation, explicitly, in no uncertain terms, without any bells and whistles, that the New Patriotic Party that I chair will never support LGBTQ.
National chairman of the NPP, Stephen Ntim. The sound you're hearing in the background, I beg your pardon, forgive me. Deputy Defense Minister Kofi Amankwa-Menu has rated the initiative 6.5 out of 10, speaking on the probe with MFR Power. He said, although many, including school children, are aware of the campaign, there is more room for improvement. A report commissioned by the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, raised concerns about the effectiveness of the initiative to get public support to fight threats. The report revealed communities most at risk in the northern part of the country remain unaware of the crusade.
I think that on a scale of 10, I would give it 6.5. I was surprised when I went to my constituents one day, had a chat with some people, students, and they said that the national security rep, in Ashanti region was actually going around schools, educating people on the see something, say something. And so for me, it was very positive. And so even school children were really talking about it, say something, see something. Yes. So by and large, but I think that, yes, there is room for more improvement and we need to do more.
Deputy Defense Minister Mr. Amankwa Menu on the See Something, Say Something campaign. He has also dismissed claims government is engaged in a targeted and forced repatriation of Fulanese and Boknabegi refugees.
We are not targeting anybody. We have Fulanis who are Ghanaians. We've lived with Fulanis in Ghana, only God knows how long. And so for me, it will be absurd if we now go out there to target them.
Following claims by the University for Development Studies branch of the University Teachers Association of Ghana that the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission is subtly implementing the Public Universities Bill through its renunciation of office-holding positions in public universities, the Deputy Director General of GTEC, Professor Ahmed Jinapo, has denied it. He said the public universities, including the UDS, were in the know every step of the way as far as the actions of GTEC were concerned. Before we hear from him, here's General Secretary of the UDS chapter of UTAG, Dr. Eliasu Mumani, serving a strike notice if their concerns are not addressed.
GTEC took that unilateral decision, and especially that you were to take off certain allowances that as unions we've negotiated with government over the period. Taking it off without that due consultation, in our view, is not appropriate. Our demands are simple. Government, and for that matter, GTEC, should stay put with this particular directive to all universities.
We can now listen to Deputy Director General of GTEC, Professor Ahmed Jinapo, dismissing the claims while assuring that there are already moves to resolve the issue.
For us as a commission, we are very committed to ensuring that tertiary education delivery is enhanced. And I can assure him and the general public of UDS that there's not going to be a strike. I've had conversation with him beyond they writing this petition and threatening to go on strike. I'm supposed to be at UDS on Thursday, which is 20th of July.
Now, residents of Ayopia and the Bongo district in the Upper East region, where President Akufo-Addo first cut salt for the One Village, One Dam project to commence, say the dam dries up shortly after Christmas. They still value the project and are requesting the government to bring contractors back to the site to do a better job. Earth dams built to aid dry season farming are incapable of retaining enough water and dry up by January each year. Jojo Kobler brings you excerpts of Joine's hotline documentary, Thirsty Dams.
With despair in her eyes, Atenga Arongo stares at a dry, shallow dam and contemplates how it would have made her life simple. She counted her eggs long before they hatched. She thought access to water would ensure a boom in her farming business. Her joy has been cut short, and she wants government, as a matter of urgency, to find a solution to the thirsty dry dam.
When the president came, he said he will construct a dam for us. We were excited. He said the water will help us cultivate vegetables during the dry season. Unfortunately, we are unable to farm during the dry season because the dam dries up. There's no water. After Christmas, the dam dries up completely.
Thirsty Dams airs today on the Super Morning Show at 8 o'clock and also at 8:30 p.m. on the Joy News channel. Now, Joy News journalist Erastus Asaridonko has been awarded the Environmental Sustainability Personality of the Year by the Department of Planning at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The honor is in appreciation of his consistent dedication and commitment to protecting Ghana's natural environment. Clinton Yeboah has more.
Students and faculty members gathered to witness the celebration of Erastus Asare Donko at a symposium by the Department of Planning of the KNUST's College of Arts and Built Environment. Erastus's investigative report, Destruction for Gold, has been described as insightful in uncovering the environmental havoc of the prevailing illegal mining activities in the country. According to Professor Clifford Amuako, the head of Department of Planning, Erastus deserves to be applauded for his bravery.
We think that he has done so well, sometimes tackling issues that are very dangerous, politically very volatile, but reporting bravely.
Erastus expressed gratitude for the recognition and admonished corporate entities to join in the battle to fight the growing canker.
It's really an honor. I must say that our very existence, our resources that we should be planning and managing sustainably so that the nation can benefit.
And that's not the end of the good news this morning. Also, Joy News journalist Manuel Corenting has been nominated for the Emmy Africa Awards Discovery of the Year in the same category as football star Mohamed Kudus. Congrats to Manuel and Erastus Asare Donko. That's it for the bulletin. In our top story, governing New Patriotic Party condemns content of a leaked tape plotting the removal of the IGP. I am Mami Sinyamche Thompson. Thanks for listening. Business is next on the Super Morning Show.